Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Monday. It is early. It is 5:23 in the morning, and I am in my car. I'm en route to work, but I gotta make one stop. But I just wanted to pop in here to say hello to everybody. I know if you come across this video, you've seen me before in these YouTube streets, and I know you're like, girl, I need you to figure it out. And you are absolutely right. I needed to figure it out. There were some things that I needed to work on personally. I had to decide if YouTube was something that I wanted to do and why I wanted to do it, and not to just follow trends and things of that sort, because that's not me. I don't follow what everybody else is doing. I typically go my own way. But just like a lot of people, I kind of fell into doing what everybody else was doing, or doing what a lot of people were doing that I was watching, that I was following at the time. And some other things popped up relative to that, and I had to take a step back. I took a step back for a few months to get some other things together, to get a little bit more clarity as far as what I wanted to do, if I wanted to continue to do YouTube. And doing YouTube is something that I want to do because I have been in and out of these YouTube streets for a number of years. I've had multiple channels in various communities, and this is something that I know I want to do. This is something that is not going away as far as the desire to want to do this. However, becoming a content creator is not technically really my end goal. My end goal is just to share some things that I've learned in life in my 49 years of walking this earth, with my own experiences and with experiences people have shared with me, experiences that I have walked through and with other people. And I just want to show that you can live life without having to be so extreme. You can live life without having to copy what other people are doing. You can live life, okay? You can live life. So I know it's been a minute, but I'm back. I am back, and as you can see, the title of this channel is Seasons Change, because seasons do change. And for the first time in over, I want to say 15 years, not 15, yeah, 15. For the first time in 15 years, my season has finally changed. It is, I've been going through this change since about late October. I'm sorry, not late October, late August. We are in October. But in late August, I've been going through this, finally, this spiritual seasonal change that I have been waiting for years from God. And it is finally starting to come to fruition. And I want to bring you along with me. The biggest thing that I am doing, the biggest change that God is allowing me to walk through, is the changing of my living situation. When I was here on YouTube before, you know, I had a house. I bought a house, and I named my house Esther, and you know, I named my car Vashti. If you know anything about the Bible, then you know in the book of Esther, you know, Esther is Esther and Vashti is Vashti. Vashti is on the go. She ain't got time. So that's why my car is named Vashti. But Esther is like the stable person. She's going to come in and do what she needs to do to get what she needs to get out of the king to save her people. Okay. So in this instance, my home, Esther, has taught me a lot of lessons. Esther, my house, has taught me a lot. She has given me some life lessons in the 4 years that I have been in this home. But the biggest lesson she has taught me is that as a single homeowner, I can't do it. So I am in the process of selling my home. I will be moving in January, and I will be moving back to an apartment, okay? And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I'm comfortable with that. God has settled that in my mind and in my heart and in my spirit. He settled that a few weeks ago. I am okay with that. All right. I'm excited about it. I have already begun to declutter some things. I did some decluttering yesterday that I was not expecting to do. And yeah, so again, this is October. Today is October 20th, to give you a date of reference. It's October 20th. It's 5:30 in the morning. I gotta go to the bank first, or the ATM. But yeah, So this is going to be a journey. This is going to be part 1 of my moving series. This is just me, the pre-stages of packing. We're going to have a couple of packing videos. We are going to talk about the decisions that went into me selling my home, you know, what made me want to become a homeowner in the first place, and all those things are going to be in this moving series. So I want you to come along with me. We will be going back to doing some budgeting, you guys. I'm just not going to do it the way that I was doing it before. That was too much of a hassle for me. I'm still going to be doing cash stuffing, but I will not be showing the cash stuffing on this channel at all. We're still going to be doing book content as far as the books that I'm reading. We're going to be doing school content because, yes, I'm back in school. We are going to be doing some overall wellness content. In particular, excuse me, I am on a body recomposition journey. I'm not trying to become a bodybuilder, but I'm just trying to have my health be at a better be better with my health, especially with the fact that I am trying to do as much as I can to reduce any and all medications that I am on, which I'm only on birth control pills, which that's more than likely going to come to an end in the next year or two, and then medications for my eczema. And I'm not on any medication right now for my autoimmune disease, which is Hashimoto's. But at the end of the year, I have a doctor's appointment with the endocrinologist. He may put me back on Synthroid, and I really do not want to do that. So I've been kind of avoiding eating a lot of broccoli. Y'all, we're not even going to talk about it, okay? Yeah. Okay. So anyway, so I'm working on my health. So far, I've lost I think I've lost about 33 pounds so far. I have not weighed myself in a couple of weeks because for 2.5 weeks I was sick. So I haven't weighed myself in a couple of weeks, but I know I've lost over 30 pounds. And my goal when I started working out, which was back in May, was to lose between 30 and 60 pounds by the end of this year. I have met the first part of I've met the goal, 30 something, about 33 pounds. I've met the goal. So if I can meet the other 27 pounds by the end of the year, I'm good. My overall weight goal, I'm not going to share that right now because I don't know. I just want to be I want to be a healthier version of me than I am today. So that is my overall goal right then and there, just to be a more healthier version than I am today. I do know that me as being plus size pretty much all my life, I don't want to be skinny, but I don't want to be overweight. I want to look nice for me as a black woman. A lot of us that have a little bit more meat on us, we tend to wear our weight. Some of us, we tend to wear our weight well, and that is the one thing that I have been enjoying about body recomposition, simply because of the fact I don't look like I weigh the amount that I weigh, but I know I weigh that amount. It's just now that I'm eating differently and I'm using weights, I'm working out, I'm doing strength training more than cardio. It's starting to, you can really see the physical change. So I'm enjoying that. Unfortunately, the next 2 weeks I won't be able to work out simply because we are in the home stretch of my coding class, my ICD-10 coding class, and I have about 42, 11, 57, about 59 assignments that I have to get done between tomorrow and November 3rd, and it's a lot, and 90% of it is coding. And then of course that inclusive of that is the 2-hour final exam. So anyway, y'all, that's what we're going to be doing. I'm still on my spiritual walk, building my relationship with God. I'm still doing that. Like I said, we're going to talk about budgeting. We're going to talk about overall wellness, my overall wellness. We're going to talk about my overall spiritual walk, my personal relationship with God, the things that reading the Bible has taught me, what God has shared with me about me, and what he has shared with me about him as it relates to me. I've told you all in previous videos that no longer exist, but I have stated that you have to have and develop your own personal relationship with God. You cannot piggyback off of somebody else's relationship. You cannot piggyback off of someone else's understanding of God's word. You have to get into God's word and learn his word for yourself, and how it affects you and how it applies to you. And you have to sit there and get in conversation with him about that. What else? Budgeting, moving, wellness, school, book content, It was one other thing I can't remember, but we're gonna get to it. But anyway, you guys, let me go ahead on and leave because it's 5:36 right now. Like I said, I gotta go to the ATM, and I will see you all in the second part of this moving series. Bye.